The more you open your life up for display, the more you invite chaos. People will judge, criticize, and distract. It's not personal, it's human nature. But there's a profound power in stepping back, in disappearing. The Stoics called it ataraxia, a state of inner calm, undisturbed by external noise. To disappear is not to run away. It's to reclaim your focus, your purpose, and your peace. Working in the shadows isn't about hiding. It's about building. It's about becoming the next version of yourself, free from the opinions and expectations of others. When you reappear, your transformation will speak for itself. But here's the secret. By then, you won't care. You'll have learned that the only opinion that truly matters is your own. Let's break this down into 3 Stoic steps: how to disappear, what to do in the shadows, and how to reappear. Master these, and you'll unlock a level of self-mastery that changes everything. Step 1. How to disappear. Disappearing isn't about running away. It's about retreating into yourself. It's about creating a space where you can grow, undisturbed by the noise of the world. The Stoics called this otium, a purposeful withdrawal to focus on what truly matters. Here's how to do it the right way. Shut your mouth. The first rule of disappearing is silence. The ancient Stoics believed in the power of taciturnitas, the discipline of speaking only when necessary. Your words have power, and every time you speak, you give away a piece of that power. Stop sharing your plans, your struggles, your victories. Let your silence become your armor. This doesn't mean you become antisocial. It means you become intentional. Speak only to those who truly support your vision, your life partner, a trusted mentor, or a coach. Everyone else gets nothing. As Epictetus said, we have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak. Listen more, speak less. Practice this. Before you speak, ask yourself, is this necessary? Does this serve my goals? If the answer is no, keep it to yourself. Over time, you'll become a mystery, and people will stop projecting their expectations onto you. This is where your freedom begins. Only care what you think. The second rule of disappearing is to stop caring about what others think. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Most of your stress, anxiety, and self-doubt come from worrying about others' opinions. It's time to let that go. Here's a Stoic exercise. Imagine the person you admire most, your ideal self. Now ask yourself, what would they think of my actions? Would they be proud of me? That's the only opinion that matters. Obsess over what you think of you. Let that guide your decisions. Remember, people don't care about you as much as you think. They're too busy worrying about themselves. Stop being a puppet to their opinions. As Seneca said, we suffer more often in imagination than in reality. Free your mind from the chains of external validation. Hide your plans. The third rule of disappearing is to protect your plans. When you share your ambitions, you give others the power to distract, discourage, or derail you. The Stoics believed in the power of premeditatio malorum, anticipating obstacles. One of the biggest obstacles, other people's opinions. Think of your plans as sacred. Write them down, but keep them hidden. Treat them like the passwords to your treasure. Every time you share them, you weaken your focus. Instead, channel that energy into action. As Epictetus said, don't explain your philosophy, embody it. If you need advice, be surgical. Seek out only those who can help you and reveal only what's necessary. Then, disappear again. Your plans are your business, no one else's. Remove distractions. The fourth rule of disappearing is to eliminate distractions. The modern world is designed to pull you away from your goals. Social media, gossip, and endless notifications are enemies of focus. The Stoics called this apatheia, freedom from destructive emotions and distractions. Here's what to do. Delete social media apps or limit your usage. Stop consuming news that doesn't serve your goals. Cut off toxic relationships that drain your energy. Your mind is a temple. Don't let the noise of the world pollute it. Embrace solitude. The final rule of disappearing is to embrace solitude. The Stoics believed that solitude is essential for self-reflection and growth. It's in the quiet moments that you hear your true voice. Spend time alone, meditating, journaling, or simply thinking. Use this time to ask yourself hard questions. Who am I becoming? What do I truly want? What am I willing to sacrifice to get there? As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Nowhere can man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul." Disappearing is not about isolation. It's about focus. It's about creating a space where you can grow, undisturbed by the noise of the world. When you master this step, you'll find a strength and clarity you never knew you had. This is the foundation of your transformation. Step 2. What to do in the shadows. Disappearing is only the beginning. The shadows are your sanctuary, the place where you rebuild, refine, and transform. This is where you develop the discipline, resilience, and focus that will set you apart. The Stoics called this ascesis, the practice of self-discipline and deliberate effort. Here's how to make the most of your time in the shadows. Build a routine. The first rule of the shadows is structure. Without a routine, your time will slip away. Marcus Aurelius said, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. Every moment is precious. Design your days with intention." Here's how to start. Wake up early and begin your day with a morning ritual. Meditate, journal, or exercise. Block time for deep work, hours dedicated solely to your goals. End your day with reflection. What did you accomplish? What could you improve? Your routine is your anchor. It keeps you focused and grounded. Focus on mastery. The second rule of the shadows is mastery. The Stoics believed in techne, the art of perfecting one's craft. Whether it's a skill, a business, or your body, focus on becoming exceptional. Excellence is not an accident. It's the result of relentless effort. Here's how to approach mastery. Choose 1 or 2 areas to focus on. Don't spread yourself too thin. Break your goals into small, manageable steps. Mastery is built brick by brick. Track your progress. Measure your growth and celebrate small wins. As Epictetus said, "No great thing is created suddenly. Be patient. Be consistent." Embrace the struggle. The third rule of the shadows is to embrace the struggle. Transformation is hard. You will face setbacks, failures, and moments of doubt. The Stoics called this amor fati, the love of fate. Every challenge is an opportunity to grow stronger. Here's how to handle the struggle. Reframe failure as feedback. What can you learn from this? Use pain as fuel. Every tear, every drop of sweat is a step closer to your goal. Remind yourself why you started. Your purpose is your compass. As Seneca said, difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body. Embrace the grind. It's where greatness is born. Cultivate mental resilience. The fourth rule of the shadows is mental resilience. The Stoics believed in prososche, mindfulness and self-awareness. Your mind is your greatest weapon. Train it to stay calm, focused, and unshakable. Here's how to build resilience. Practice negative visualization, premeditatio malorum. Imagine the worst-case scenario and prepare for it. Meditate daily. Quiet your mind and focus on the present moment. Read Stoic texts. Let the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus guide you. Your mind is a garden. Tend to it with care. Hide your progress. The fifth rule of the shadows is to hide your progress. When you start to see results, the urge to share will be strong. Resist it. Every time you show off, you risk losing momentum. Let your progress be your private victory, until it's undeniable. Here's how to stay disciplined. Keep a private journal. Document your wins, struggles, and lessons. Channel the energy of your progress into pushing even harder. Remember, the world will notice when you're ready. Until then, stay silent. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. Find joy in the process. The final rule of the shadows is to find joy in the process. The Stoics believed in eudaimonia, a state of flourishing achieved through virtue and purpose. Happiness is not in the outcome, it's in the daily grind. Here's how to cultivate joy. Celebrate small wins. Each step forward is a victory. Remind yourself why you're doing this. Your purpose is your fuel. Learn to love the silence, the discipline, and the effort. As Seneca said, it is not because things are difficult that we do not dare, it is because we do not dare that they are difficult. Fall in love with the process and the results will follow. Step 3. How to reappear. Reappearing is not about seeking validation or applause. It's about stepping back into the world as a transformed version of yourself, calm, confident, and unshakable. The Stoics called this apatheia, a state of inner peace, undisturbed by external chaos. Here's how to do it the right way. Choose your moment. The first rule of reappearing is timing. Don't rush back into the spotlight. Wait until you're ready, until your transformation is undeniable. The Stoics believed in kairos, the opportune moment. Choose yours wisely. Here's how to know you're ready. Your goals have been achieved, or you're on a clear path to achieving them. You've built a solid foundation of discipline, resilience, and focus. You no longer care about others' opinions. You're driven by your own purpose. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, the art of living is more like wrestling than dancing. Be strategic. Be patient. Reintroduce yourself gradually. The second rule of reappearing is subtlety. Don't announce your return with fanfare. Let your actions speak for themselves. The Stoics believed in praxis, the practice of embodying one's philosophy. Show, don't tell. Here's how to reintroduce yourself. Start small. Share your progress only with those who truly matter. Let your results do the talking. People will notice the changes without you needing to explain. Stay humble. Remember, the goal is not to impress others, but to live in alignment with your values. As Epictetus said, don't explain your philosophy, embody it. Protect your peace. The third rule of reappearing is to guard your inner calm. The world will try to pull you back into chaos, distractions, opinions, and demands. The Stoics called this ataraxia, freedom from disturbance. Protect it at all costs. Here's how to maintain your peace. Set boundaries. Say no to anything that doesn't align with your goals or values. Limit your exposure to negativity, whether it's people, media, or environments. Return to your daily rituals. Meditation, journaling, and reflection keep you grounded. As Seneca said, the greatest remedy for anger is delay. Pause before reacting. Stay in control. Stay focused on your purpose. The fourth rule of reappearing is to remain focused on your purpose. The Stoics believed in telos, the ultimate aim or purpose of life. Your transformation is not the end, it's the beginning of a new chapter. Here's how to stay focused. Revisit your goals regularly. Are they still aligned with your purpose? Use your newfound strength to tackle bigger challenges. Don't rest on your laurels. Remember, the journey never ends. There's always another level to reach. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. Keep striving. Keep growing." Embrace the new you. The fifth rule of reappearing is to fully embrace the person you've become. The Stoics called this eudaimonia, a state of flourishing achieved through virtue and self-mastery. You've earned this. Own it. Here's how to embrace your transformation. Reflect on how far you've come. Celebrate your growth, but don't dwell on it. Let go of old habits, relationships, and mindsets that no longer serve you. Step into your new identity with confidence and humility. As Seneca said, "It is not because things are difficult that we do not dare, it is because we do not dare that they are difficult." Dare to be the person you've become. Remember the shadows. The final rule of reappearing is to never forget where you came from. The shadows are your sanctuary, and they'll always be there when you need to retreat, reflect, and rebuild. The Stoics believed in memento mori, remembering that life is fleeting. Stay grounded. Here's how to honor the shadows. Return to them regularly for moments of solitude and reflection. Use them as a reminder of your strength and resilience. Share your journey with others who are ready to disappear and transform. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Nowhere can man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul." Carry the shadows with you wherever you go. Reappearing is not about returning to the world. It's about bringing the world a new version of yourself. When you've mastered this step, you'll realize something profound. The shadows are not a place you leave behind. They're a part of who you are, and with that, you're unstoppable. Now it's your turn. Are you ready to disappear, transform, and reappear? The journey starts with a single step. Like, subscribe, and let's build something extraordinary together.